대한민국 양궁은 모두가 인정하는 세계 최강입니다. 세계 대회보다 국내 대표팀 선발전이 더 어렵다는 말이 나올 만큼 치열한 경쟁 구도가 이어질 정도인데요. 이번에 소개해드릴 재미있는 경기는 2023 현대 양궁 월드컵 2차 대회 결승전입니다. 중국 상하이에서 열린 중국과의 결승전이었습니다. 중국 대표팀은 중국에서 열린 만큼 홈 이점을 살려 이번에야말로 한국을 꺾고 정상에 오른다고 사전에 선언하며 강한 자신감을 보였는데요. 실제로 경기장에는 중국 팬들의 우레 같은 응원 소리가 울려 퍼졌고 한국 선수들은 낯선 압박 속에서 0점 조절에 어려움을 겪었습니다. 초반 1세트에서 화살이 흔들렸으며 급기야 중국의 1세트를 내주는 이변이 발생했습니다. 중국 선수들은 환호하며 미소를 지었고 관중들의 함성은 절정에 달했으며 이는 한국 양궁 팬들에게 익숙지 않은 장면이었는데요. 그러나 한국 선수들은 여기서 무너지지 않았습니다. 2세트부터 집중력을 극대화하며 연이어 10점 만점을 쏟아냈고 끝내 놀라운 결과를 만들어냈습니다. 이를 지켜본 전문가들은 한국 양궁의 강점은 기술뿐 아니라 압박 상황에서의 정신력이라고 평가할 정도였는데요. 세계 최강의 위상을 재확인한 대한민국과 중국의 결승전 경기 장면을 함께 보시겠습니다.
May well take all the medals.
No disrespect to the other teams, obviously, but that's
Absolutely.
just how good the Korean team is.
The quality is incredible, and it will be Lee Woo-shuk to get the match underway, going for gold here in the Recurve mixed team competition. And perhaps he is the first one to show that he knows everything's been going left.
So if Kang Chae-young is also going to shoot on the right now. Well, maybe not. Same wall of sound coming from the stands here now. This might be a bit of a grudge match for Wang Dapong because he has just shot against Lee Woo-suk in his men's team match and lost, so he might want to get some redemption here.
Well, I think if you're not Korean, everyone is probably going to be supporting the Chinese team here because Korea have taken gold in the women's and men's team competition. Can they make it a hat trick here?
I mean, on paper they're still on for getting all of the gold medals in the Recurve division. They have, well, they're secured for the Recurve women's individual, and then they have Oh Jin-hyuk for the Recurve men's to get a shot at a gold medal. So they could still, on paper, get all of the gold medals in the Recurve category.
China have got something to say about it here, though. 39 the maximum they can get, so a bit of room for manoeuvre. Oh, fancy them for the points here in this first set. Now this is a good start. If you are a neutral, getting a 2-0 lead against the Koreans is really the only way to give yourself a proper chance in the match against the fancied Korean team.
And he's staying calm and composed, at least on the outside. Whereas his teammates in the men's team, they were like really verbal and really extrovert.
Start of the second set. And strange as though it is to say, Korea are trailing. And Lee Woo-suk will shoot first.
So even though in the team event for men we saw that they as in Korea didn't pick the highest 3 ranked archers, they did pick the highest ranked archers for the mixed team. So they must have decided that their best shot at the gold medal was just getting the highest ranked archers for the mixed team event.
Not a bad pair though.
No, well, I cannot think of a bad pair in the Korean team for in terms of mixed team. He's just showing off now, isn't he?
Well, you called it. He's just a slightly different approach to this, a little bit more calm.
8.
Very minor compared to what his teammates were doing, literally yelling when they were, like screaming when they were getting off the line after shooting 10. And I think in a sport like archery, you're maybe better off, you know, having the tactique that Wang is doing, which is staying calm and keeping your energy level at a certain stable point.
So a gettable target again for the Chinese team. 2 9s to match the Koreans, but that 8 means that a 10 is now required from Wang to share the points.
Which is essentially what he's been doing this whole match so far. So he just needs to continue his streak here.
9.
Couldn't quite match up to it, and Korea have got themselves back into the match at 2 apiece. Not entirely convinced that that 36 was going to be enough, but in the end it turned out to be, and Korea have leveled up.
Trying to do all the things that you agreed yourself or you decided yourself that you were going to do. It's very difficult to stay on task sometimes.
2 apiece here between Korea and China for the Recurve mixed team gold medal.
And maybe now that they got away with that, well, I want to say bad score in the first and second set, they may have the momentum now, and they may think, okay, now that we're back in the match, let's go for good scores again. Let's see if we can pull this through to the end.
Or can China withstand the pressure? Reset from Wang.
8.
Not the most timely thing to happen there.
And interestingly, Chang is not really speeding up. She's just doing her, her whole routine, taking her time.
They're bang on 40 seconds, the Chinese team.
9. 9.
A 10 to really put the pressure on China will be what Lee Woo-suk is after, and that's exactly what he's got. A 38, their highest score by far in the match so far. And it does now mean that China need 2 10s to share the points. Otherwise, Korea go into a 4-2 lead.
8.
Yeah, that was really quick. So I think that's what I was referring to in the previous rotation, where she tried to fix the time deficit that they may or may not have had, but just sped up the shot too much and made it too quick.
So finishing with a 36, Not a bad score, but it does mean that Korea have come from 2-0 down to lead 4-2. And as you said, Chef, the momentum very much with them now. It's not just about that score, it's that the pressure is off just a little bit as well now, because, like you say, they don't have to win the set outright. A draw will be enough. So if the arrows before weren't important, these next two very important to the outcome of this match. Wang Dapong starting set number 4.
8.
And it didn't look like such a bad shot, but maybe a bit rushed. It says 8 asterisk, but I'm inclined to say that it probably doesn't hit the line.
More like it. Little bit of pressure here on the Korean team now. But as you said before, Chef, it's just that the Koreans just don't seem to get affected by it.
No, although I feel like they had some startup problems in the beginning of the match where they couldn't really figure out what to do with their side settings and where to aim off, if to aim off. But they feel like, it feels like they've figured it out, and now it's just easy sailing.
Well, clearly just clipping the line, a little bit of a smile on the face of Kang Chae-young. So 35 the benchmark set for the Koreans. Just 15 points required for them to secure the gold and get a hat-trick of team titles here in Shanghai.
8.
Uncharacteristic 8 there, but still some room to clinch this match with an 8 or better.
Beautiful view there of the process Lee Woo-suk goes through. He pops it in to the 10 for another 38 for Korea, and they've had to come from behind to win this match against the host nation. But Kang Chae-young and Lee Woo-suk take the gold here in the Recurve mixed team competition at the second stage of the Hyundai Archery World Cup.